Sure. We launched a couple years ago in Santa Monica, California. We launched with a Kickstarter campaign for this game, Homesick, that actually did really well. Well, we really wanted to be our own boss and do our own thing. And we had unique ideas about what we wanted the game to be and what we want our company to be. And it just seemed like the right time to jump in and just see if we could do it on our own. Yeah, the response was amazing. The Kickstarter community just blew us away. So generous and, I mean, very supportive with financial resources, obviously, but also just enthusiasm and friendship and emotional support. And we still just email with people we met over the Kickstarter campaign all the time from all over the world. And I think there's people who just really love puzzle exploration games, and they found us, or we found them, or something. So we've been connecting with the people who really like our kind of game. Ooh, the hardest part. I think honestly the hardest part is expectations, both our own and the community's. You know, this was our first game, so we had no idea exactly how long it would take. We thought 8 months, but clearly that was not how it really worked out. It took a lot longer to make the game. It's been a little over 2 years and we're like almost done. We're like a couple months away from being done. So I think it was hard to estimate a timeline and then have that be wrong and have people be frustrated and say like, I'm sorry guys, we're working on it. We're like almost done. We just really underestimated how long it would take. We don't have an actual release date yet. We think another 2 or 3 months. We're really close. The whole game is blocked out. The score has been recorded in the studio. All the pieces are there. We're just finalizing it and putting the finishing touches on. So maybe 2 or 3 more months.
Yeah, I mean, one reason was before this, I was a game cinematic artist where I would make cinematics and commercials for video games. But I really wanted my artwork to be something that like people could explore and like walk around, because like when you make like environments for a game cinematic, like people just like it flies by in like 30 seconds, and you might spend like months working on one environment that's only seen like for you know a few seconds like on screen. And so I wanted to make artwork that people could really like explore, and real time like game graphics have gotten like better and better, like to where I think you can do like game cinematic like quality like graphics real time now. And so yeah, it like felt like good timing, and the AAA like game industry, a lot of the companies like aren't super stable in terms of like employment, and so that kind of like prompted me to want to like try and hopefully like make my own like stability through my own games, and just kind of like share my own like stories and make the kind of games like I wanna make. Yeah, there's some like so this is using like Unreal Script, which is kind of similar to like Java or C#, and it was definitely like intimidating, but I tried to pick a kind of game that didn't take a ton of programming, you know, like so it's not multiplayer, and it's tried to like keep the gameplay side of it like a little more simple, like so there's puzzles, but the interactions are, you know, it's like kind of point and click and pick up things, but there's no inventory that you can like open, and you know, bags of stuff. I would say about half that money came from Kickstarter and half of it came from personal savings. It's worked out great. Like we raised $28,000 on Kickstarter, which let us like really put extra time into the artwork and like make it look as good as we can. Yeah, I would say like one thing is try and pick like a very like concise, like small like idea, like the smallest game that you can make that you'll be like happy with, and try and play to your strengths. Like if you're a good programmer, then like, you know, make a game that will require like you can show your programming off in. If you're a good artist, you know, focus on that side of it. Yeah, that's I would say, and just try and really go for it. Try and find a way that you can like go for it. Yeah.